So we can bring up one more thing. Let's look at number 1. This policy covers a lot. This has $500,000 worth of bodily injury, $100,000 worth of property damage. Of course, if you take out a Mercedes or a BMW in today's world, it's not too hard to get there. $10,000 again, which is what I recommend in medical expenses. And we have uninsured bodily injury and uninsured bodily injury equal to the liability, which means that the policy that has been purchased for that person is equal to what they've purchased for everybody else in the world. Now, there's one other thing in here, which again, I think it's important to understand what it means. And that's the word on here that says stacked. If you look at uninsured motorist coverage and you see stacked right there. That means that this policy has more than one vehicle on it. And what you're able to do, in fact, it's not that you're able to do. What that means is that you didn't sign your right away. Again, most of these coverages that I'm talking about where you buy less for yourself, actually all of them, require that you have signed a waiver to give away those rights. And this is another area where you get stacked. You get your policy stacked unless you sign the waiver. And what stacked means is that this insurance, should an uninsured or an underinsured, but we'll talk about uninsured, somebody who had no insurance causes let's say a horrific accident on the turnpike, this person's coverage is $500,000 stacked times the number of vehicles on the policy. So that means if they had 2 vehicles on that policy, that's $1 million worth of coverage that they bought for themselves. 3 vehicles on the policy, that's 1.5 in coverage that they bought for themselves. Again, and if you look at the comparisons, we're talking dollars difference, very small dollars worth of difference. To purchase coverage that protects you. Any questions? Yes?
My husband changed our insurance a couple of years ago. He got an umbrella insurance.
Yes.
Now, does that just cover your house or does that cover accidents also?
Many times it will cover the accidents as well. Most of the time it does, yes. And that's a good thing to have. And that was actually, you're leading me right into the next thing. But let me answer this question, and then I'll go right into that. Yes?
Okay. You said you have stacked and you have more than one car.
Yes.
What if you only have one car?
Then you can't stack.
Oh, all right.
You can't stack. You can only stack if it's more than one car.